Hello, my viewers. This is our 433 final project, a short tutorial on metasploit. So first of all, what is metasploit? Metasploit is a really popular penetration testing network. It contains a variety of security tools that can be used to explore system vulnerabilities, and it's really popular. It's used by both hackers and security professionals alike. And so this tutorial is mainly a short introduction about what Metasploit is, and we will be setting up the environment, and also we will run a few basic examples to using scanning and exploiting a known vulnerability. Also, we will learn some basic commands. While Metasploit is a really versatile yet powerful tool, you need to use it wisely and make sure you have permissions and you are authorized to conduct exploits, or you own the network and all of the systems inside. And do not attempt to access unauthorized systems and networks. For more information on cybercrime, visit your state/territory's revised statutes. The link on the screen is the one for Missouri. And in the next section, we will walk through how to install and set up the environment and give a few examples on how to use Metasploit. So here we will do a quick walkthrough on how to set up the environment of the Metasploit framework and our virtual machine. So the Metasploit framework, setting it up is really easy. All you have to do is just visit the first link that's over here, and you'll be guided to this page where you can install it on Windows, Linux/OS X. And I believe this command to be the most useful as it is both universal on a Unix-based system, so you can also use it on Mac. And to install this, just follow the instructions. It is fairly easy and simple. And to install the Metasploitable virtual machine, which for the purpose of demonstrating in our tutorial, visit the second link. And if you've taken this class, I believe you already have the first part set up, which is VirtualBox. And all you have to do is similar with the virtual machine in the seed project, download at these two links, and then unzip and create a new virtual machine of with a configuration of your choice, and then use this Metasploitable 2 virtual disk file. So in the next sections, we will boot them up and run a few examples with them to demonstrate Metasploit's capabilities. So in this section, we will be demonstrating the port scan module of the Metasploit framework and how to scan open ports on a target machine. So in Metasploit, there are around 6 to 7 modules, and they form the basic tool categories of Metasploit. So we have all these on the side on the screen, all these modules. And today we would be using the first one, the auxiliary module, which modules that are not exploits like scanners, and we will be using the scanner module today. So before we start to scan, we must know who we are scanning. So to know the IP address of our target machine, which is in the center right here, we simply type in ifconfig into the screen, and then under the Ethernet 0 INET address, you would have this address 192.168.1.25. This will be our address of the target machine, and which is we will be setting in the Metasploit framework. So let's go ahead and use the use command, and this command tells Metasploit which one to use, and it is under the auxiliary module. We have a thing called scanner, and under the scanner we have a more specific one, port scan, and we are also doing TCP ports. And so if we type enter, this tells Metasploit to use this specific module. And now we need to set up the target, which is used by setting the set command. And our host means our target, and so we just need to type in our IP address from the last step. Now the IP has been set, and the final command would be to use a run, so to run the port scan. So if we type in run, so it is going to output a series of open ports as it is continuous scanning. And up to here, the scan has finished, and we can simply go ahead and verify the scan by using netstat, which is a network status tool in Unix-based systems, and we can use TLN attribute to simplify for TCP and open ports. And so we can see that we also have a list of ports. Many of them do correspond, and because this thing does not scroll up, we cannot see the ports above, but they've been checked. They correspond to whatever is open that's shown on the scan. And in the next section, we will exploit a known vulnerability in the VSFTP program version 2.3.4. It has a backdoor. And that's it for this section. In this section, we will exploit a known backdoor that's in the virtual machine. So we will be exploiting the version 2.3.4 backdoor on the VSFTP program. A little introduction on this program can be found to the left. So it is a file transfer program using the FTP protocol, and the exploit would be that the attackers can gain access to root shell by sending a specific username combined with a smiley face as the password. And so Metasploit has a built-in exploit specifically for this program, and so we are going to search for it. So in your terminal, use the search program, search for VSFTP, and it is going to give us two results. The first one belongs to the auxiliary modules, which we will not need, and the second one belongs to the exploit module, which is the one we are looking for. And so we need to switch to use the exploit instead of using the auxiliary scanner, which we are doing right now. So use the use command, exploit, and under Unix, FTP, VSFTP, D234 backdoor. And so now we've switched to using the VSFTP D only exploit. And then same with the last one using port scan, we would also need to set the hosts. So we would need to set our host to our target machine's IP address. And then finally we can use the exploit command to successfully initiate the attack. So when you see this message, command shell session 1 has opened, this means that the attack has succeeded, and Metasploit has successfully opened up a reverse root shell for us. And we can go ahead and verify this by typing in the command who am I. And so we have gained access as root, and we would like to also verify that we are actually in our virtual machine. So we can verify that by typing in ifconfig to verify the IP address. And so if we type in and we look at the inet field under Ethernet 0, we can see that the IP address is exactly the same as the one we set as our target. So this means that the exploit has been successful. And here we go. This is our end of the tutorial on Metasploit. We have explored port scanning and also exploiting a known attack using a preloaded backdoor with the Metasploit framework. And I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you.